Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is VinMaker here. I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Y video. This is not a battle video, but this is a video that's going to show you how to make your own Pokemon team. Um, for those of you who do know how to make your own Pokemon team, maybe I can help you out on like a little bit more tips. And those for you who don't know how to make a team, I hope this video finds you well, I guess. Okay. So, we are not going to start off with Sceptile, because I do not like Sceptile that much. But he is a cool Pokemon. So, alright, step one is figuring out who do you want to lead with? Who do you want to be an attacker? Something that's good all around. Okay? So, there are multiple good, starters. Like, first you can have Gengar. Good coverage, great speed. Yeah, that's everything. You have Infernape that gets everything. Yeah, they're all good. But we're gonna go a little bit something that's a little less mainstream. So let's trade out Sceptile for, yeah, let's go for a Rotom. Now, if I do believe this Rotom is my choice scarf Rotom. So let's give this a go. Alright, so we are going off with a Rotom choice scarf. This Rotom has the EV spread of all in speed and in special attack with some in HP. So we're talking about a special attacker. Now this guy is great to start off with because he has excellent coverage, and if possible, you can Will-O-Wisp. It's that simple. Alright, so as you know, Rotom is weak against grass. Now, he is neutral to thunder or electric attacks, but if someone has Mold Breaker, then it's a ground that he's weak against. So we need to find something that counters ground and grass. Okay, ground isn't necessarily the biggest one, but let's try to knock out grass in this one. So naturally you would think you would want to go with a fire type, but not all the time. Maybe you want something that just doesn't that just negates grass other than fire. So let's go with let's see, you want to go with something that can negate it. I say, actually, let's get this Ferrothorn over here. Okay. Ferrothorn. Now, this Ferrothorn that you see holds Stealth Rock, Seed Bomb, Power Whip, and Gyro Ball. Seed Bomb is optional. You can take that off for Rapid Spin. It really doesn't matter. I actually am thinking about putting Rapid Spin on this. But this Ferrothorn is Leftovers, Stealth Rock. So, it is a defensive monster. Most in HP, most in defense, and probably a little bit in attack. Yeah. So that is its EV spread. Nothing too out of the blue there. So you know what you want. Okay. So this is a great use of Ferrothorn because it'll block all moves from Rotom. So now we need to counter Ferrothorn's weaknesses, which are grass and fighting. I mean, not grass and fighting, fire and fighting. So you want something that just gets rid of that. So let's see. Yeah, pretty much Infernape would be the threat to that. Let's go with a Gastrodon. Gastrodon, okay. So this Gastrodon is just a big defensive wall too. So we're going with HP, like EVs and HP and defense, and some in special attack. Okay, now I put Citrus Berry on because Citrus Berry will just keep it into the game a lot more. Its HP and defense are great in battle. Yeah, it's just a superb Pokemon to keep in the game, especially with when it has Storm Drain. Storm Drain, so it'll get for those of you who don't know what Storm Drain does, it draws in all water type moves and boosts special attack. So this Pokemon is great in doubles, but typically this Pokemon team that I am making is for singles, but I guess it might work for doubles, I'm not too sure. So we are looking at a Gastrodon with Citrus Berry, Earthquake, Scald, Toxic, and Recover. This set is a total wall set, and a delay set, so you're just trying to stall out Pokemon. Toxic is a great move to just stall them out too. You can keep on recovering if possible. Scald being its main stab move. Earthquake is just one of those secondary moves for coverage. So you get the point. Alright. Now we can see that this Pokemon is weak to grass. So that's pretty much the main weakness in here, this whole thing. Grass types. Because we have two Pokemon that are weak against grass, and this one can counter it. Let's try to negate that. So now I'm thinking, why not have a fire type? I don't want Charizard because that can be seen very easily, and I don't want him switching into Stealth Rocks. So that's a no-go. Infernape is good, but very predictable. You can see a Thunder Punch or a Fire Punch, Mach Punch, or Fake Outs coming out really easily. So you don't want to do that. Let's see. Blaziken, as we all know, is an Uber, so you don't want to use that. Darmanitan. This one is actually great to use, but the only reason why I'm not using it is because it doesn't have access to a priority move. So Arcanine is also a good one, but it is not typically the one that you would use in OU. I think it is in UU, underused tier. So we are not going to go with that. But those two are great contenders if you don't have the other Pokemon that we're looking for. And I think we are looking for... oh, here we go. Entei, right here. Alright. So this Entei is Choice Banded. Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, Hidden Power, Fighting, and Stone Edge. Now... this set is great for revenge killing. This Entei is not made to be a all-out sweeper. It's mainly for revenge killing. Basically, you want Pokemon that have already received damage, and then you switch into Entei to finish them off. It's as simple as that. Entei does have a great attack. So Choice Band with Extreme Speed is really good. It can take out Pokemon that very easily, very easily. So we're gonna put him on our team. That way he can negate grass type moves too. So far we have great coverage. So why don't we go with something that can support these? We need something that you don't want to get poisoned or whatever. You don't want your Pokemon to wither away in battle. So we want Pokemon that will help them out. Sylveon is a potential choice, but typically the only reason why I'm not using Sylveon is mainly because it's not specially defensive. It is, but it depends where the EVs stand, and this Sylveon that I have is a bold EV, so a bold Sylveon. Sorry. So this isn't the primary choice. I can't talk today. You would want to use. So let's find another one. Let's go with an Umbreon. Look at this. Okay, an Umbreon. This is actually perfect for this team. So we are going with a leftover set, Umbreon, a Wish set, I guess. So we have Wish, Foul Play, Heal Belt, Protect. Wish helps helps out other Pokemon. If I can switch in safely, they will regain all their health. Foul Play is great for physical attackers that come in because Foul Play actually adjusts to their attack stat, and I can easily get off a good amount of damage with it. Heal Bell, it does what basically it heals your Pokemon if they have any status problems. Poison, Paralyze, Burn, yeah, you name it, it covers it. And Protect. Once again, it stalls a little bit. That way you can either get a Wish or a Heal Bell out before Umbreon might go or whatever you want to do. So, this Umbreon is perfect. EV evolutions are typically good. Having one EV evolution on a team is pretty good if you ask me. Just because they have great coverage and great stats overall. Whoa, excuse me. Now, as far as I can tell, we have a well-balanced team. And I don't think there isn't too much to cover. So, why don't we just choose another attacker or a sweeper? So, let's see. We have Rotom, which is a special sweeper, and Entei, which is a physical attacker. Physical revenge killer. So, I got a perfect one here. Right here. Scizor. Scizor is perfect. Sorry. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Summary. Alright. We are going with a Mega Scizor. Yes. Nowadays, you gotta have a Mega Evolution on a team. Mega Evolutions just can turn the tide of a battle. So we have a Scizor that knows Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, Pursuit, Bug Bite. Bullet Punch is great, once again, because it has priority. Especially when you have Technician and Scissorite. This thing is like a move not to be messed around with. And also, it's a stab move. You can't get anything better than that. So any fairies that are on their team, they're gone. So then we have Swords Dance. After 2 Swords Dance, Scizor is just an all-out sweeper. He can take out mostly everything. There are some bulky things that you can't necessarily take it out with a Bullet Punch on the first try, but either way. Then you have Pursuit. Pursuit, basically, if they want to switch out, you can quickly hit them before they switch out. Simple as that. And Bug Bite is just another stab move, and a little bit more of a coverage move. So, yeah, you get the point. Alright, now, I hope you guys understand how I made my team. Basically, just to go over the gist of everything, you're just trying to cover each Pokemon that you are setting down. Okay, you're trying to get at least one support Pokemon on your team. That way it can support most of your team. Okay? Now, you want things that get rid of, how should I say? You want to get rid of moves that are really super effective on your team. Just like fire type moves are extremely powerful against Ferrothorn. Grass and Steel, both weak, ×4. Yeah, it's not a good situation. But then when you have a Pokemon that resists that on both types, water and ground, it completely negates it. It does nothing. So, pretty much that's what you're going for. A Revenge Killer on your team is great. So, that's all I'm saying. I will have parts in the description for you to read. That way it'll make it easier, just the gist of stuff. Now I will show you a quick battle showing off this team. And we're back, and that was fast. Alright, here is this battle. I just sped it up just to make this video shorter, that way it can load up on YouTube a lot faster. So, alright, I lead off with my Rotom. He goes off with his Gliscor. He switches into Vaporeon. I did not want to go with a Hydro Pump, knowing that he could possibly switch into his Vaporeon. So, I switched out. So I switched out with a, what was it? Will-O-Wisp. Alright, so now I am coming out to my Gastrodon. I absorbed his, Scald. I don't know why he went into his Gliscor. I don't know what he was trying to predict. Not too sure how that was benefiting him. I Scald him. He's out, down and out. He comes out to his Charizard, X. So, I just want to see how much damage he can do, and he did a lot for me being physically defensive. I guess that was just because of his stab move. So I ate my Citrus Berry, got it out. Oh my gosh, I'm talking so fast. Holy crap. Okay. Now he's just going to Dragon Dance like 3 times. Honestly, at this point, I should just get my rocks up, and I was just going to let him have this. Mainly because the recoil damage and my iron bars is going to kill him. There's nothing else that he's going to do. So all I'm going to do is just get some little gyro balls off. He thinks that nothing's going to happen, but then I'm pretty sure he thought it was a stupid mistake. So me being max HP, oh yeah, he received a ton of recoil from that. So we're both down and out. So he sends out his Garchomp. I send my Gastrodon back out. So he Dragon Rushes me. Knowing that I might live, I hit Recover. So what I did was I'm trying to get as much damage, much health back as possible. So I'm just going to keep on recovering. Now he Dragon Rushes me. I Toxic him. I just want some toxic damage off. His Garchomp will eventually die out with poison. So it's a matter of just stalling. Now, I took my chances right here. I was lucky. This probably couldn't have happened if his Garchomp had Fire Blast on it. Because I know Fire Blast is becoming a thing on Garchomp now. I don't know why he surfed. I think it was a misclick. It happens to me all the time. It's completely understandable. So as he's getting poison damage off, I'm raising my attack stat. So a Bullet Punch should be able to kill this Garchomp very easily. So very nice. Now at this point my Scizor is just free to do whatever. Now you see why I put Scizor on my team. This is a good physical sweeper. When I mean sweeper, I mean sweeper. Look at this. He just takes Pokemon out at the same time, all the time, all day, every day. He killed Garchomp, he killed Dragonite, and he killed Electivire. Now, he was close to killing Vaporeon, but Vaporeon is so goddamn bulky that it worked. So, whatever. Vaporeon is burned. Now, I come out with my Entei for the revenge kill. See, this is what I was talking about. Extreme speed, done. Now, I hope you guys like this battle. Yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys also like the team. So, alright. Thanks. See ya.